Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. You're probably wondering why I got a water hose in my hand, but we got some washing to do on this bad boy. A 2017 Ford. They brought it to us. It does not move. They said they got it stuck. I'm gonna say they buried it. So come check this out. Look at what I've already washed out here. I'm just gonna kind of grab it. Yeah, check this out. I mean, it is caked. We have to clean this all out of there before we give this back to our customer. It smells like a farm truck slash dirt, so here, no telling what's in there, so we're gonna wash that off the hand. But we got a lot of washing to do, so y'all gotta stay tuned. We'll be back with you. We'll probably have a dirt pile about this
250
big.
in the house today. Looks really nice. Let me take you under the truck. This is a farm truck, so we are expecting a little bit of mud and dirt, but I think we're a little excessive. The owner brought the vehicle in. One of his employees got it stuck, and instead of stopping, you see what we got here. We have a fried 6-speed automatic transmission. Not very happy, but we are gonna get it fixed. Just kind of wanted to show y'all what one of these look like. We are replacing it with a factory product just because of what it is and how bad it is and the type of warranty our customer is looking for. We're going back with a factory unit. So, we got a lot of this thing apart already. Exhaust down, drive shafts out, cross members next. We're gonna go get our transmission from the dealer. They don't have any delivery guys, so we gotta go pick it up. Y'all guys don't go anywhere though. I'd hate for you to miss it. What a unit. Ooh, I forgot to tell y'all something. See this little guy right here? This tells me that this unit has not even been serviced since it's left the showroom floor. What this is, this plug goes up in here where the dipstick tube is from factory. When they stab this transmission in, it presses into the pan. When they stab the stick in, it just goes into the pan just like that. So, if a customer's ever told you they serviced it, and you find one of these in there, they have not serviced it. This is a factory plug inside the transmission to keep dirt out until the unit actually goes in a vehicle and the dipstick tube pushes this in, which makes it go into the oil pan or transmission pan. There you go, tip of the day. Some of you didn't know. Have a great one. See you soon. Man, I'm telling you, this thing looks pretty good for me washing it off. But let me tell you, this is why this sucks. There's a bolt in there somewhere. I gotta dig it out, and I've been having to dig it out. But all of them, I mean every one of them, have been like that. That's just a new pile that I'm making. I've already probably swept 3-4 times. But we're getting there. We're finding the transfer case. As you can see, it's a mile long. Transmission, same. Big units. Man. A lot of digging. Telling you, expensive. I can tell you that. See y'all shortly. There you have it. Transfer case down. This is what I was having to dig out. I was having to dig out all of our bolt holes, find our bolts, pretty much find our transfer case. I mean, this thing was bad. But everything is disconnected. 1 or 2 bell housing bolts to go. And our transmission is coming down. See y'all soon. Okay, we've got our beautiful 6-speed automatic transmission out. Transfer case down. And hate to say it, we got to go to the Ford house to go get our new unit. They should deliver, but I guess they don't have a delivery driver right now, so we'll show you all the process of going and getting a transmission. Let's go get it. Okay, so we've got our new unit from the dealership. All ready to go. Our old unit is ready to get out of here. You rebuilt. Look at this converter, guys. I did not get to show you that. Tell me that didn't get hot. That's what it's supposed to look like. That's what it looks like. I think she was smoking. Well, let's get this thing over here and start getting it back in. We do have to flush out our cooler system, and then it did come with a new cooler that we will be installing. Thumbs up to Ford. Yes, now we are making some progress here. We've got our transmission all the way in. Looking good. Got our transfer case cleaned up around the barrel where it's going to be connecting to our transmission. Getting close. Well, there you have it, folks. That's what I like to call a job well done. It's really hard to kind of see what it looks like when it's in there, but it's in there. These things are tucked in there pretty tight. Let me kind of bend down and get y'all a look at it on the floor. Last but not least, your finishing touches. So where we know we service this thing, where they know we serviced it, and then I know if anybody comes back and tries to tell me that they serviced it and they really didn't. Because if you break this paint mark, you'd have to go get the same one, which, whatever, if you want to go through all that to make it look like you didn't break the seal, then go ahead. But that's how we do it here. Looks great. See all up top, so we can finish our transmission cooler. We've got our transmission and transfer case back in the vehicle. We have our cooler off, and man, is it stopped up. You do have to have a special tool to take these out. It's a quick disconnect, works really cool. So what it does, it slides over here, goes on just like that. You're able to push this down, push your line up, and it allows this clip to go up on this sleeve here. This thing does have safety retainers, so just in case a clip does fail, they're just like that. Once you have the line on, I'll show y'all. Got ahead of myself, of course, and got the cooler off before I showed you what it looked like, but I'll show you what it looks like once I get it back on. Of course, we've got some cleaning to do. I mean, this thing had to run hot. "2018, lived on the farm its whole life. Can't tell." But don't worry, it's not going back that way. We're gonna clean that all out. Try to get a snapshot of what that looks like before I get the cooler back in. Well, here we go, guys. This is how we're gonna clean this bad boy out most of the way. We're gonna try to vacuum most of this out of there as much as possible, so we're not making too big of a mess. The rest of it, air blower it is. But this works really well. I mean, it's sucking out everything in between. And now you don't want to drag this just across the fins, because you can damage the radiator, so I'm being very gentle.
mean, it's work, but what you gotta do to make your work last. Well, I got a little bit to do, guys, so I'm gonna cut this off. We'll see y'all here in a minute. Okay, so the vacuum did really well. Did really well. Even down in there. But we're still got a lot of just everything in the bins to our radiator. So we're gonna blow this out with a beautiful air gun. And it's gonna clean it out the rest of the way. It's hard to see. Okay, you can see where I haven't went over. Look at all that. Kind of go real slow. I mean, it's just caked. Same with down here, it's just caked. It won't zoom out. But you can tell. I don't even think you can see through it. We're gonna turn on our handy dandy vacuum over here. We're gonna get some air blowing going. Watch it melt out of there almost. Okay, got a little bit of work to do, but we'll be back. Now that's what I'm talking about. Looking good, looking good, looking good. I mean, it's not gonna look brand new for how bad it was though. It looks practically new. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Probably do a little bit more air blowing just to make sure. But it looks really good. Got our new cooler ready to be installed here. New cooler, or old cooler, going in the trash. Almost done. Would you just look at that? It's beautiful. Nice new cooler. No worries about a stopped up cooler, which it did blow out really well, but Ford still wants you to replace the external cooler when you put a new tranny in their vehicles, or when you put one of their transmissions in the vehicle new, they want you to put a new cooler on it to be sure. Double insurance. So since that's nice and pretty, but you don't get to see it no more. Job getting close to being done. You'll hear it run soon. So we've got our vehicle all the way back together on the transmission side. But you know, this thing was buried pretty bad. I didn't know if anything had gotten sucked in our air breather here. So we're gonna go ahead and take out the filter and check it out. Sorry guys, it's just me here at the shop. Oh man, this does not look good. Woo. Watch this. Oh my. I think I'm gonna be getting this thing an air filter before we get this truck on the road. I'm sure it might, it might enjoy it. Might breathe a little better. Wow. Definitely gonna breathe better with a new filter. I bet that's probably one of the original ones.
is still. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm glad I did record that, so I can show our customer as well that we just need to stay on our filters a little bit better. I mean, guys, I know it's hard and everybody's busy working these things, and you got to make your money, but to get them to last, you got to take care of them just a little bit better, just this much, and they'll last a little bit longer. So we'll get a new filter in this thing, get it started, and get it running and out the door. See y'all shortly. Okay, we are back in business. Get our air filter on. Looks a lot better. Better be able to breathe now. Truck might run like new. We'll get this thing in there, get our fluid in, and get a little vroom vroom action. Now that is a job well done. I have already drove it around the block, works really well. I know you can't hear it running, but if you listen, she's running, ready to go. I'm gonna do a couple more drive cycles before we deliver it to our customer, but they're gonna be very happy. And if you're happy and if you enjoyed it, give us a thumbs up, go like, go subscribe to the channel. You never know what's gonna happen next.